We're simpatico
Yes. It's
today.
sunny and bright. It's a Tuesday, May 2nd here on the deck in California, because we're in California. What's to say?
It's sunny and bright right now, but actually it was raining just
It
less than
was.
5 minutes ago, really.
It was.
Which I was like, I think you had said to me, "Are we really going to do it outside?" And I was like, "Yes, we are," because we've got again. We replaced our umbrella so we can be back outside. However, and then as soon as I came out here, started setting up, it started raining. I was like, "What?" But now it's all sunny, so we're kind of like going through it. Like,
Yeah. So she made me come outside, and she makes me wear outfits, and she didn't, do the dress code of the new in fashion of wearing gloves.
I do actually have some gloves right here. You want to
That's
hear? You want
that's
to
the
hear?
new style.
You
To
want
wear
to hear a
gloves.
joke I heard when I was really young?
No, I don't really want to hear it, but you're gonna tell me anyway.
I am. So, what do Michael Jackson and O.J. Simpson both have in common?
A glove.
They're both missing one glove.
Okay.
Anyway, my name is mikO Tolliver. I'm your host here on the deck.
But and you can find mikO Tolliver doing her one person show at the
Around on the interwebs at
On-
mikO Tolliver, 2 L's. When you look for me, my one person show would be great,
Make
just
me
so you
cry.
know.
Make
And
me
I'm
cry.
here with our interim general manager, Mr. A to Z.
Antonio Ortiz. And we are
Antonio Ortiz.
excited.
We are excited.
We are super excited because we're going to go through and do the announcements, and then we're going to.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I know, I want you.
Excellent.
Thank you. I sang that song for you.
You make me cry. You make me cry.
Do I make you cry? I don't want to make you cry. But hopefully they're tears of joy.
Cheers. of joy.
Welcome everybody to On the Deck. We're here. We're going to give you some announcements. We don't have a ton of announcements, but we want to let you guys all know always. Yes, we are the recap here. Tune in to KPFA 94.1 FM. If there's anything we mention here, we talk about, or you just want to know how cool the station is. And also, you can always log on to our website, kpfa.org. Yes. But yes, we are here to give announcements. Actually, it's a big announcement. It's a random thing.
What's the big announcement?
Well, it's not going to be random. So the coronation is this Saturday.
Oh, of
King Charles III. And I feel like, they were saying it's going to be really historical because we haven't had a change of monarch. I don't know if I can really say we because we're not British, but.
Are you really interested in that stuff?
Well, here, I'm going to get to it.
Okay.
So we're going to have the coronation. It's going to be this Saturday. It's going to be all over TV and stuff like that. You probably, they're going to have people who are like, we woke up at 2 a.m. so we can watch it. And I'm feeling like I'm trying to see how this is going to go down with social media because, they wear all the jewels and stuff like that. And I'm kind of just like theft. Right. Because it's different. Like it was different back in the day. Like, when is it? Queen Elizabeth was coronated. It was like in the 60s. So the world was very different. Some things were allowed. Some things we just accepted. And that's just the way it was. But I'm really curious to how. And, I love social media. That's why we're here on the deck, because we're here about talking about social media. So I feel like everybody should be in tune, watch for that next week. We'll see what we have to say because I think we're going to turn up.
We're going to do On the Deck Reacts.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Video, and we watch the video and react to it.
On the Deck reacts to the coronation. And don't be shocked if I have like a clip or just a little something, or I'm just like, I want you to think about it. It is 2023. We're going to watch his crowns and jewels, and they're going to be like, they got that one from the Isle of Brown people they massacred in 1702. And like, that's what it's going to be, right? And they're not going to say that. And I'm just like, I just want you to be brace for that. That's the big announcement.
I'm just thinking, I have other things to do with my time, but sure.
Yeah, then watch it. But I think you can still like the reason why do you have other things to do with your time? Because you don't feel like that is the best use of your time to watch that. And why is that? Why?
Because I got work to do.
There's that. But then also because you're just all like, I don't know how I don't know how I'm really bracing myself. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel when you see images and we're just bombarded with images of his new crown, his scepter, his robe and everything. And you're just all like, where did they get all these jewels?
Well, let me ask you, isn't it just enough to feel like to accept that I don't know what I feel or to not care?
Yeah, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I'm just saying, like, I already know ahead of time. I'm like, but you know what? Maybe they might surprise us and they might make it modern. Maybe he just wears a suit and he's just all like, I don't need all those jewels and stuff. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, next week, catch us on the Deck, the coronation episode.
Yes. All right. And
all right. Let's move on.
But again, just a reminder. Yes, this Friday though, we're gonna have on the deck the monthly announcements, right? Because we do it on the first Friday of every month. And this Friday it will be Friday, May 5th. Now we usually do it at 1 p.m. right? But however, this particular Friday,
we're going a little bit
somebody
because
was like, I have a meeting.
I have to do this, so there's no way around it.
Yeah, he is the general manager. Like, he really is that.
But. Yeah, but what I want to say is, yes, we're going to do the Friday announcements. It's going to be at 11
a.m.
Are we done with that before I go with my announcements? I have an announcement to make.
I mean, I guess we're done with it. On the deck, May announcements, 11 a.m. Friday. Yeah. All right, what you got?
Well, one thing I wanted to put out there, Jess doesn't know about this because I didn't, He
didn't get it beforehand.
I dropped the ball. I dropped the ball, and I accept that. But anyways, so May is Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Yesterday, we had a special broadcast put together by mikO Lee and Jelena Keen Lee of Apex Express, and that aired at 3 o'clock yesterday. So if you want to take a look at that, feel free to listen. But just know that we're celebrating, or at least I'm celebrating, AAPI Heritage Month.
I'm celebrating too. And actually, you know what? We're going to make an effort to mention it this Friday on the deck. The May monthly announcements, 11 a.m. because they happen the first Friday of the month. So we can still get it in there.
Yeah. So that's one thing. And then the second thing, do we need to keep going on that? Is there any more that we need to talk about on Friday, or are we ready to move on?
We're ready to move on.
All right. Jess is typing something. So
I got to teach you how to segue.
I like to work on tangents.
Yeah. Okay.
I do tangents.
Okay. Oh, okay, Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Month.
Thank you, Jess.
We are in the month of May. See, this is why we need help, and we've been getting resources. We've been working so hard, and we have support. So we ain't out here alone.
We need help. That's the biggest phrase of the day. We need help. Anywho,
help. I need somebody.
Help.
There you go.
Okay. So another announcement for you all to know. Talking about help. You have helped us by making donations, and those donations have helped us to help ourselves by making changes to help you. And that is going to be with some maintenance that has to happen on Thursday. This coming Thursday, 2 days from now, the website will be down starting at 11 a.m. It'll be down for a few hours, and hopefully it'll be back up before 5 o'clock. They're estimating 5 o'clock, but we need to do some maintenance on our website just to make sure that it's more secure in the future and more, that's not really the security part, it's more reliable. And so that's what we're doing. So if you encounter any issues, just know that is on purpose. And if it's happening on Friday, then please let us know, because that's a problem. But just know the website will be down.
Now that was a segue.
Was that a good segue?
Kudos to you.
Thank you.
That was good. That was really good. You brought it in. I was like, okay, you can do it.
Right.
Yeah, no. All right. Website's down. I know we've been working a lot on updates in general around the station. Like, a lot has been going on. We've been doing, a lot has been happening. Mr. IGM here. Our IGM has been working really, really hard to do a lot of changes behind the scenes that we can keep on the deck going, let alone the radio station. And it's been so great because I feel like I'm seeing a lot of productivity.
Yeah, there's a lot behind the scenes. Yeah, and so I have to remember also, I'm on camera. I was doing this to look at the script that you're putting up, and I wonder what they're thinking of. But
you know what? Actually,
there is
funny that you say that. In the future, our goal is to get a little teleprompter. So
yes, that is our goal. Our goal is to have a whole setup so that this is much more streamlined.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're very, very close. Yeah. You know, that again, when we talk about things that are happening behind the scenes, things are totally happening. But then how I'm curious is if we get the teleprompter and then you're like, what is this?
Well, let's address that when that happens, but it's bit by bit.
Step by step. Ooh, baby. Okay. That's not really bit by bit, but that's how I segue it. Yeah. I'm gonna get to you, girl. Did you like New Kids on the Block?
I like their music, but I was never a big fan of theirs.
Boo.
I wouldn't have gone to their to their concerts.
They had like a Saturday
Yeah.
morning cartoon too.
I don't know. I don't know why we went down this tangent, but
Because I was singing the song. You really aren't a fan. Step by step,
okay.
ooh baby, gonna get to you, girl.
Next year we're gonna be on a New Kids on the Block cruise, and we're gonna do On the Deck from there.
Hanging tough.
Okay, so let's.
Hanging tough.
I think today is a day of tangents. Let's talk about tangents. So another tangent that we should talk about is that's related to the station is that next week we're going to be starting our spring fun drive. Fun drive. Why did I say fun drive?
I don't know. Why did
Maybe
you?
it's a friend drive. Invite your friends. Have your friends join us.
Yes.
Join KPFA. Be part of the movement. Be a part of this friend drive in May. That's not really the theme,
But
I'm
don't
just
worry, we're
joking
not
about it.
gonna be pitching to you right now. We're just letting you know.
No, we're just letting you know that next week is the friend drive.
Does that mean you won't be available next week? Like you'll be like, I'm busy.
I'm always busy.
That's true, and you make time
So,
for me. So okay,
yeah.
I forgive you. I'm so excited.
And if there's
This is
someone
good.
else, that means that, it's room for someone else to
But I want
be
you.
here.
We're like Kathy and Kelly Ripa.
Maybe we should
Oh,
have
wait,
a
no, Regis and Kelly. I said Kathy and Kelly. Those are
Kathy
two
and
girls.
Kelly.
No, we're like Regis and Kelly Ripa. Although
Maybe I want to be Kelly.
it's Kelly.
Wait, no, maybe I want to be Kathy.
It's Kelly. Well, alas, it was Kelly Ripa and Michael Strahan, right? But then that's over too.
Yeah. Well, see, I don't watch that either. So I know of it. But let's go. Let's move on. We're talking about stuff that's on TV. Unless we do, maybe we should do On the Deck Reacts. And then
To the coronation. I'm telling you, this is KPFA. We need to like totally be all like, this is total colonialism.
Okay. Well, what we could do is, you know what? Let's go to the KPFA coronation by helping. No, that doesn't make sense. Anyways, let's move on. So yeah, next week we're gonna have our fun drive. Tune in.
Which
we
is
got
gonna
some
be
special
fun.
content, and it's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And invite your friends.
Yes. To the fun drive.
The fun drive.
Fun drive.
Yeah.
Fun drive.
And so that's next week.
All right, and with that, Antonio, what time is it?
It is time for the the donor highlight.
Rock on.
And this donor, her name is Lana.
That's
Lane. Sorry.
Who is it?
It is Lane. Thank you, Lane from San Francisco, for making a donation to your listener-sponsored radio station.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Now, here's a little more BTS, and not like the Korean pop band, like straight up from behind the scenes.
What do you mean by it? What does that mean behind the scenes BTS. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking.
So apparently Lane actually sent a message along with their donation. Am I allowed to say it? We don't know because here's the thing.
Why are you asking it on the spot? She made a donation on behalf of somebody else, so we're debating whether or not we can just say that person's name.
And that was like in the donation. It was like, I'm making this donation in honor of beep beep. Like they said the person's name, right? And then I was like, oh, okay, Antonio. And when we originally set up the donor highlight, we had that person's name because I was like, oh, it's for them. Maybe they should be the donor that we're highlighting, right? And then Antonio was like, I don't know.
Yeah. Did that person give us permission?
Yes, because we're like hardcore into anonymity around here.
No, it's not anonymity. It's more about let's talk about what is it now? Consent. Did they give us consent to use their name?
Right. Consent. Yes. Did they give us consent? So,
like, if I gave a donation to a place that, well, who knows? I don't want to use that as an example, but if I use your name, you may not have wanted your name to be posted. So, I mean, we're thankful for the donation. I'm gonna say we're thankful for the donation. Thank you so very much. But we're just trying to figure out how to do it in a way that honors everyone.
I think like the next time I go to like, I don't know, to go to like get coffee or like Planned Parenthood or something like that, and they like, we need a name, I'm gonna say your name, and then that way I could be waiting for my coffee or in the waiting room of Planned Parenthood or some just random. I'm just throwing it out, and then they can come out. All right, servicing Antonio Ortiz. That's me. That's how I like read that scenario.
Yeah, but that's only there. It's not going to be public.
Okay.
you know.
That's okay. Now I'm
Like,
getting
okay,
it. Now I'm getting
let's
it.
do this. Let's just say that I made a donation to a place that you. Well, no, that's not true because I'm sure that this person supports the station, but you know, you wouldn't want your name out there affiliated with it if you didn't give consent,
Good point.
right? And the thing is, we don't know the story. In the end, it's all an assumption. We don't know,
It's all an
but we're just doing
assumption.
our best. But anyways, I'll just say thank you, Lane.
Thank you, Lane. Yes,
Yes.
thank you, Lane. You know, I have to tell you, as I'm sitting here, your teeth are particularly white. Are they always this? Did you just go to the dentist?
Bruh.
Did you do like a whitening or something?
No, maybe it's because I stopped drinking coffee for the past 3 or 4 days.
Oh, well, they look really, really nice. You
Yeah.
guys should see that. Smile, smile for him, smile. His teeth are
It
like
doesn't look
super.
that great here on your camera.
That's not how you accept a compliment.
Thank you. All right.
All right. Yes. All right. So now it is time to remind you guys all to
How
follow us.
to follow us. Yes. You can follow us on Facebook at 94.1 FM.
No.
Is that right? Wait.
Is that KPFA?
Oh, yeah. Let me do this again. I'll do
Okay.
it right. I will do it right. Follow us on social media on Facebook at KPFA 94.1 or on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok at KPFA Radio.
That's all amazing. Those are all winners. Yes. And as we've been having our amazing live stream here, again, we want to remind you we have our monthly one coming up this Friday. Today is Tuesday. And for any of you guys watching after the fact, it's starting to rain.
Well, let's hurry and
We're
get
under
out
our
of
umbrella.
here.
We got to get ready to go. But yes, so Friday, we're having our monthly announcements again. Will be at 11 a.m. And with that, we also want to remind you, we want to say thank you to our production assistant, Jess Hutchison, who is there working in the controls and typing in things randomly for just in case we forget. So thank you.
It's not random. It's more last minute because someone didn't give him the instructions ahead of time. But thank you, Jess.
Thank you, Jess. Yes. And again, we're here in Berkeley, California at the KPFA radio stations on the deck. We've got our umbrella yet. It is still raining, so we're getting just a taste of drizzle. However, it is so nice to be back outside, being able to function for you, give you updates. Thank you so much. Again, tune in to KPFA Radio 94.1 FM. And also our website at kpfa.org. However, again, the website will be down on the 4th. So tune into it every single day except for May 4th. But with that,
adieu.
Adieu. And I'm gonna say adieu like the Royals, because again, you wait for it. This Saturday is about to be turned up.